Hey y'all, it's me again. Yep, I'm back. Another video. I gotta go to work at 2 in the morning, but you know what? Who cares? It's content over everything. Okay. Now that I'm back, all right. Now I told y'all there was 3 key components to this weird ass, mysterious whodunit young Scooter case. Now we already done cracked the code on the first one. Who in the hell called 911 and said that there was a woman being drugged into the house bucket naked and gunshots in the air? Well, we found out that it was a baddie reject and a clubhouse clown by the name of Demi Blanco. And Demi Blanco basically just sealed and shut her own goddamn fate by lying and saying, I only called because I was protecting myself. I'm a woman. I'm a black woman. And I was getting beat myself. So I called on behalf of me. But she said that there was other activities, another person being beat. Like, you lied. You just lied. And you don't want to admit it. You're a liar. You're stupid. You should have got some representation because your ass is going to jail. You know what I'm saying? They lucky I don't know her real name or her IG like that for real, because she deleted it, because I'd have been got my 5 racks. Y'all ain't moving fast enough for me, because I'd have been had my 5 bands. You know what I'm saying? She going to jail anyway, just give her a little push. You know what I mean? Now, the second component is, why did Scooter run? And the nigga in me can answer this question. I don't even need to get an explanation from the other guy that was there, because Scooter, obviously, he can't explain it. They're black. They're street niggas, ex-street niggas. They're in a house about to celebrate a birthday. I'm pretty sure there's drugs, guns, alcohol, and the element of surprise that the police are coming to your house. So even though young Scooter was too old to be goddamn running from the police, I'm pretty sure in his mind that was the most rational decision. Probably might have thought he had some warrants. What the hell are the police doing over here? It ain't even turned up yet. That's what I think honestly happened. Come on now, y'all all done been to a little house party back in the day. And as soon as a nigga say police, it's a group of niggas that take off running, trying to figure out how the hell they about to get up out of there. These niggas might not even know how they got warrants. They just so accustomed to running from the police that's their natural instinct. And I think that's what kicked in. Scooter was probably like, man, what the hell going on, man? I gotta figure it out. Shouted like, how the fuck I'm about to get up out of here? Man, I'm about to hit the back door, bro. For real, for real. But anywho, earlier today, Young Thug, aka Young Thug, the professional Fulton County medical examiner. Hey man, listen, I didn't know Young Thug got into a new profession, because he's damn sure ain't dropping no music. You know what I mean? So apparently he must have done the autopsy himself, because he put out the information before Fulton County could even put out the information. And that there lets me know that he ain't even wait till the family got a third party medical examiner, because the first and second party didn't even get to do what they were supposed to do and put it out. And he said, hey, street got shot, man. The police did it. He done put it on the police. Now, I don't know if he was fed bad information or if he just flat out came out with a lie, because he was on a little 10 earlier today. He was talking about one of the undercover gang task detectives or whatever. He was calling her out, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. Maybe I'll make a video on that tomorrow. But he decided to put out the information that young Scooter was shot. And I was like, I don't know about that, because the last person I need to be hearing that news from, which I've said in my previous video, is Young Thug. Now, I understand Young Thug could be right. He could have got that information from somebody he thought was trustworthy, but I didn't see no family saying anything. I didn't see Scooter mama come out saying nothing, a cousin, a uncle, anybody that's close to the family for real, I didn't see them say anything. So for me, unfortunately, I just said, man, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna see what's really going on. And then right after that, about an hour or two later, the Fulton County medical examiner put out this. Update on young Scooter. The Fulton County Medical Examiner says no gunshot wound found on the body of Kenneth Bailey, better known as Atlanta rapper Young Scooter. His injury was described as a penetrating wound to his right thigh that created marked blood loss. His cause of death is listed as penetrating injury of the right thigh. His manner of death is listed as accident. The office of the Fulton County Medical Examiner performed an autopsy on Kenneth Bailey on Saturday, March 29, 2025. It says right here, cause of death, penetrating injury of the right thigh, manner of death, accident. Comment, Mr. Bailey sustained a penetrating injury on his right thigh that created a marked blood loss. The injury was not a gunshot wound. Mr. Bailey injured himself on wooded fencing material and or woody debris after vaulting at least one fence. Now, columnist and investigative journalist, formerly of the AJC and now for Decaturist.com, George Cheedy, who has done his fair amount of views on Vlad TV. That's where I first heard about him. He did an investigative report with a guy named D that either frequented, lived, and witnessed that incident that happened in Zone 3 in Lakewood Heights on Nye. And he was there when everything happened. And he did an investigative report. And this is what his column read. D and I walked the perimeter trying to better understand how Bailey, aka Young Scooter, might have hurt himself. The property has a wooded break nearby. A neighbor's wooden fence has one slat partially dislodged. Police said Young Scooter injured his leg while climbing a fence as he ran from the house. As the average middle-aged man might do, Friday was his 39th birthday. A break in the tibia that leads to a puncture of a main artery can easily kill. Any review of this incident should look at how much urgency police placed on medical treatment. Now, I'm going to stop right there because I thought that last part was important, where he said that we really need to be focusing on the medical treatment side of things and basically how much urgency was placed on Young Scooter, not the actual injury. The actual injury to me sounds like it checks out. Again, let's go over what the medical examiner said and then we'll get to that. Now, see, they said that it's a penetrating injury of the right thigh. So to me, that sounds like maybe a bone wasn't broken. It sounds like maybe something stabbed him. Now, I have a theory. I could be wrong. But when I hear wooden fence, I hear George Cheedy saying that the fence basically wasn't secure. It was broken pieces. It was lodged. To me, it sounds like it was possibly a 6-foot wooden fence. He tried to climb. Piece broke. He fell. It's nails in there. It stabbed him in an artery. He bled out and died. Let me give you an example.
Now, look, I'm no expert. I can't say for sure what happened. But what I can say is I think this is the type of fence they're referring to. I seen somebody put up a Google Maps. I think it was Seti Nash at a house. And these are these 6-foot standard wooden fences that a lot of places in Georgia require. Now, he had this fence. Let's say if Scooter's jumping this fence right here. This is nailed in. So if he's saying it's already dislodged and it's a weak slat of the fence, and he used that to try to jump over it, and let's say that he falls and he pulls out one of the slats, it's nails right there. A nail could have very well punctured an artery in his leg, whether he fell over it, however it is, it's a freak accident. So it's definitely possible that happened, man. What you doing over there? What you doing over there? What you doing over there? Yeah, man. R.I.P. Scooter, man.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I really feel like this was God. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, nah, bro, nah. Listen to me. The only reason I say this is because everything that could go wrong went wrong. A woman called the police on another nigga. Now, whether she knew that Scooter was there or not, I'm pretty sure her intentions wasn't for Scooter to get killed. She probably wanted to send niggas to jail. She knows probably some stuff in the house that ain't supposed to be there. But it turned into something bigger. Scooter decides to run. He hops over a fence, tries to climb another one. He automatically climbs the bad part of the fence. The wood breaks. He falls over. Something penetrates into his leg. It hits an artery. He bleeds out. The ambulance is about 15 to 35 minutes late from what I read on the other part of George Chidi's column. A friend of Bailey's who identified himself as D said police held the injured man for about 35 minutes before an ambulance finally arrived. D pointed at the blood stains on the concrete carport of the house next door where police held young Scooter. After 15 minutes, another police car pulled up right there, D said. They picked young Scooter up, put him in the car, and then took him right there. And then took him back out of the car and put him back on the ground. Now, when I read this, man, it sounds like whatever was gonna happen when it came to God's plan. But if I do have to call out some stuff myself, I'm just sitting here thinking, damn, that was a tardy ass ambulance. On top of that, y'all put him in the car. I'm assuming, now I'm gonna give you benefit of the doubt. I'm assuming they were ready to just put him in the car and just take him to the hospital. Because if it took 15 minutes and then another cop car had pulled up before the ambulance, the EMS even got there, they probably was saying, look, man, we better off just hitting the siren and driving him to Grady down the street. What's taking so long? This man is bleeding out. But then maybe they changed their mind. Maybe they did some foul play inside of the truck. I'm not sure. But I'm going to be honest with you. I think that the police had good intentions. And I'm not pro-police. I'm not anti-niggas. I do have a certain mistrust for the police the same way that black people do, but not as bad as some people do as well. I just think in this situation, a freak accident happened and Scooter was called home. I'm just looking at all the variables of every situation, man, and it's just not sitting right with my spirit. I think that unfortunately he was supposed to be called home. So again, man, I feel like the family will probably get another private autopsy done, and they can have their opportunity to figure out what's going on. I understand that everybody's emotions are high. It's a lot of confusion going on. Thug might be getting information from the wrong people. He might just be putting his ear to the street. I don't see the family saying anything. So I just want to say, man, first of all, rest in peace to Scooter. Condolences to his family. Everybody's grieving. I know we do things when we're grieving that, everybody's not agreeing with. It could be, listening to the wrong people, ear on the street, whatever it may be. But rest in peace to him, street legend. I'm about to go listen to some mixtapes all day tomorrow while I'm at work. Getting my less amount of sleep, so I'm making it content for y'all. But hey, man, I'm just playing, man. I love y'all, man. If y'all see this and y'all see that I'm really up grinding, bro. I've been putting up 2-3 videos a day for the last 2-3 weeks, bro. So I just need y'all to just hit the like button, man. I'm grinding for real, bro. I'm staying up late at night. I'm getting up early in the mornings. I'm sacrificing my time for y'all. So I just ask that y'all hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. That's all I'm asking, man. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button too. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. Is this foul play, or do you think that it was just a freak injury, man? Y'all agree with the medical examiner? Do you think that Thug knows something we don't? Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, and we out, baby. Boom!
IG-TheLaFlare.
It's him.